I know looking at the next few weeks ahead, we have a challenge, and we have a serious challenge ahead of us. And it's a challenge for me personally, because I've given a commitment to be on this journey with these young people throughout the whole of this forum. And some of me is concerned, will we be in a position to get to a place where we can do a 5K in Morton Stadium in Santry come the end of May, because we've a big few weeks ahead of us. Looking at the group and looking at the energy of the group and looking at the commitment every young person has named, I feel that it is attainable. I do think we've a mountain to climb, but it's certainly a journey myself and the group, I think, are really, really looking forward to facing head on.
In early 2025, Kieran Kenny, my colleague, and myself, we thought about the idea of why don't we look to do a couch to 5K with our young people in Aftercare. I know me personally, I enjoy running. I get a lot of benefit out of running. I would be a regular kind of runner myself. So I thought, why don't we kind of share this experience with some of our own young people. So we linked in with the Briar and Ballymun, who we know are very passionate about running and have excellent, I suppose, facilities in the Ballymun area. Sometimes we've come up and we've had bad days, whether it be on work, whether it be at home, whether it be young people in their respective placements, and they've come up every single week and they've put those problems behind them. For that 1 hour, 2 hours, we just enjoy running.
I am absolutely privileged to be involved in this fitness and wellness group with a pretty incredible group of young people, all of whom have their own stories having come through the care system and are currently receiving aftercare supports. I'm particularly chuffed that a number of young people I'm working directly with are involved in this project, and if I'm honest, this fitness and wellness group we've seen over the last number of weeks, just an incredible group of young people who have shown such commitment, such, I suppose, tenacity, bravery, you name it, every adjective you can think of, when it comes to getting out there week in, week out, meeting ourselves individually, being part of the group, because collectively it's been brilliant. There's been laughs, there's been great fun, but it's been hard work.
Yeah, my name's Ross, and I'm living in Aftercare, and it's good to be in the group with all the lads. The running, the chats, slagging everybody. Yeah, it's been good crack, yeah. It was hard the first week, but as you get into it, it'll get easier. You need to have the motivation to be able to get up and say, get into the car, come to the group.
To be honest, the last few weeks have been good. It was tough. I lost my granddad 3 weeks ago. I was going through a bad place, bad headspace. The only thing that got me through was the running, because when I'm out running with the group of people, it's a sense of freedom. It's a sense of kind of like all my problems are kind of gone away. It was hard. Like, I grew up with mild addiction. I was going through different places. I was hanging around with the wrong people. My granddad was someone I looked up to. But there's one thing my granddad always used to say to me, was life's an obstacle, but you'll always find your way around it. So now my way around my problems is the running.
It's been amazing to say. We've scheduled an 8-week programme for the group. We've young people coming together that never met each other before, and it's just simply been amazing. The group dynamic between everybody. We have a motto in the group is, we start together, we finish together. They've put a lot of work in week one. We've designed the programme that they'll run for a few minutes and then walk for a few minutes, and they're way down the line. They've showed their enthusiasm and their interest in running. Like, their background wouldn't be sport, their background wouldn't be running, but they really, really, really have bought into the whole idea of is that they really want to achieve something. They're really motivated to achieve their goal on the 30th, and they're driven towards the 30th.
I suppose when people think of kind of psychology, they think of you know, maybe two people in a room sitting opposite each other, but I suppose I was very keen to, to get involved in more kind of creative endeavours. And I suppose when I arrived at Aftercare and saw that they had a really good history of, you know, the forums, so, you know, previous projects like the soccer and the drama, so I was really keen to get involved. I suppose because I really believe in the benefits of you know, projects like this for the young people in Aftercare, and I suppose it's great to, you know, to muck in and get involved and to be a part of that.
Best part of the group, I think, was getting to know everybody, doing it together as like a group, not just on your own and struggling.
I think just sticking together and doing at everyone else's like pace, and all the, I don't know, say the hard times with the running, you just stick together doing it.
No matter who was there, it was like there was always a buzz, there was people around you enjoying each time, and just friends with a bond, and that was the big part I loved about it.
What makes you want to come back is like the adrenaline of it. Obviously at the start, like, it's very hard to get into, but then when you have like a whole group of very lovely people helping you through it and getting to do as many, like, the runs that you can do, it's just the adrenaline of it all is really good.
The best part, I think, after doing it and thinking to yourself, I can't do it, and then accomplishing it, and then when you're done it, you feel great, and then we just done it all together. Yeah, everyone helps each other. Like, if someone's going slow, or someone stop and keep going, just keep pushing. It's easier with other people because they're motivating you to keep doing better and be better. Because it's good to do something, good to get out there and like have a purpose every week of doing something good.
Clearing my head and just getting fit again. Discipline. There's no point in saying I'll do it and then not doing it just because I have a flu or whatnot.
The running group has been great. You get to meet new friends, you get to go out on sunny days like this, and it's good for mental health and exercise for your body. I see some weeks it's hard for people to, you know, catch up with others, but it's all about fitness. It's all about the actual day, and yeah, it'd be good for everyone. On the day, I know it'd be hard, but everyone will get through it, and it'd be great and successful to push yourself over the line.
The best part has been making friends and just having a laugh with everyone. The challenges I faced have been probably like running, because I normally don't run, so it was kind of hard getting back into the running.
Some of the highlights for me have been the absolute crack that we all have together. We're all out, we're all together, we're all as a team. We start off, it's the laugh and the joke and the camaraderie that we have between each other. And it's great to see the young people, you know, slowly blossoming, opening up themselves and really enjoying the project. What I'm really looking forward to is the 30th of May, when we're all together. We have all the supporters out having a great time with each other, and I'm really excited to do the 5K my way.
Kieran asked me to come in to talk to you, to tell you a little bit about my own story, where it all kind of came from, where the running came from. Difficult enough childhood, mother with addiction issues. We were in and out of homes constantly, and it was my father that kind of took over from about 12 onwards. He raised us. He passed away very suddenly when I was in my early 20s. Mum was still out of our lives and stuff like that. So all the trauma that kind of was in my youthful years kind of, you just kind of brought it around with you. Got married, had my first daughter Lucy. 4 years later then my second daughter was born, Penny, who was when things really started to get difficult. She was born with a very rare chromosome disorder. So at the time she was the 10th child in the world with this genetic mutation in her DNA. Life was on call 24 hours a day. You just couldn't go off to Glasgow without feeling, Jesus Christ, something happens here. You were literally looking at flights in case something happened, to be prepared, to be able to react. It was the 27th, I think, of January, and I'm coming out of Celtic Park. And I got a phone call, and it's my ex-wife, and she said, look, she says she's had Penny's care team in, and they're saying her organs are starting to fail. That week, I sat down with the care team, and they were like, look, 6 months to a year is what the hope was. Obviously, shocking. I remember the day that they told me that 6 months to a year, I remember them leaving the house, and within 10 minutes I had my running gear on, going, you need to do something here. You need to get out here for me, for my moment. Running down the road with my phone in my hand in case of the phone call coming in. 10 days later, 10th of February 2024, Penny passed away. Sorry, wasn't expecting that. Hardest day of my life. I held her hand as she took her last breaths, and it's a pain like I have never experienced. I have since struggled very, very much, but again, the one thing I found for myself was that solace moment was, we said our goodbyes on Wednesday to Penny. Saturday I was back out running. I think people trap themselves too much in, you know, times, distances, whatever it is. To me, it was head. It was, what's this doing for my head? The best way I can describe it for me was it took a little bit of the edge away from the pain. I absolutely am adamant it's completely saved my life over the last number of years, not just the last year, but just that feeling of being able to just release something.
The end of this piece is Morton Stadium, but for lots of us maybe it's the beginning of running. Do you know that we start doing it because it is that buzz?
We're here today at the Ballymun Running Festival. It's 16 years going now this year. The whole vision for the running festival has always been around the green ribbon and the campaign, and this is the medal that people will get. The weather's out, we always seem to get a sunny day at the running festival, which is brilliant. And then everybody gets to earn their Ballymun Running Festival medal. They've built up to now running 3.5k, and today at Ballymun Running Festival, they've ran 3k and it hasn't been a bother to them. To see the smiles on their faces, just to see honest young people turning up, and they've really bought into the idea that they can push forward in life. Out of this, one thing that we've learned is that they'll have friends for life out of this. It won't be just that it's one of these programs that it starts and then when it finishes it's over. They have running now in their lives forever, going forward. They can join a club, they can use their local park runs, and they're really, really interested in it. Their commitment over the last number of weeks, like when you talk about an 8-week program, if you have started running for the first time, it's a very, very difficult thing. It can be very daunting, but they've just taken to it. One of the things that they learn from this going forward in their lives as a life skill is that pushing through and being committed to something and achieving that at the end of this will be an absolute, it'll be a dream for some of them come true.
I'm delighted to be here at the Ballymun Running Festival to see all our young people put an incredible effort. We've not long finished. The buzz about the place is incredible. These are a group of young people that struggled a number of weeks ago, and here we are at such a massive community-based event. And that's the hope that long beyond this incredible few weeks, these young people are going to stay invested in running, going to be parts of days like today. Had you told many of our young people that 6-7 weeks time, we'd be part running 3-4k, having won these lovely medals, some of them would say it's a pipe dream. The effort today is testament to the last few weeks. We've a massive 10 days ahead. We've our big day on May the 30th at Morton Stadium. The countdown is very much on, but when I see what I saw today, I've no concerns. All our young people are absolutely going to smash it. They're going to do 5k their way, I've no doubts about it. What a day we've had today. Ballymun Running Festival, absolutely brilliant.
Maybe the most important thing then is probably the connection, I suppose, between everyone who's taken part. If you think back to the first day, I think everyone was quite shy and nervous, I suppose, and a bit unsure of themselves. So it's been great, really, I suppose, to see everyone come together. To see everyone cheering each other on. Sometimes some people have a bit of a bad week, and everyone really kind of groups around them and cheers them on. And then the next week, that person will be doing the same for someone else. So I think that's a really powerful thing to see. I think particularly, thinking about, I suppose, what some of our the young people we work with might have experienced. It can be a very isolating, I suppose, being in care, and I suppose thinking about that and how a lot of people maybe just don't get that. So having an opportunity where we can bring these amazing young people that we work with together to support each other and to experience that, I suppose that's something that to me is probably the most powerful part of doing things like this. So I think that's the thing that I suppose really gives me purpose in this work, getting to be part of things like this.
In January 2024, my father, sadly, he passed away. And I suppose I remember at the time thinking, what am I going to do? Because I was in such a dark place. I kind of isolated away from everyone. I didn't return people's calls. I wasn't engaged in anything. I wasn't out playing football, or I was just there. Give me a second. Yeah, I remember thinking I need to do something because I was going in a really, really dark place. I just didn't know what to do. I remember looking online or something, and I seen local park run, or I seen something like, you know, Couch to 5k challenge, and I thought, 5k, well, I could do 5k, no bother, that's easy. I went out, and within 15 seconds I was gone, I was done. I said, I won't be able to do this. But it was just being persistent. And then through the running then, I met some friends in the local running club, and we went out together. And through running, we were able to share our own feelings where we were having a tough day, or, you know, things were difficult at home, and through that then you make friendships. And that's what I'm really seeing now in this group, whether young people are having a difficult time in their placement or in school. We come here and we just forget about what's going on. We come here and we just think about the big day on the 30th of May, and I really, really can't wait.
Everything that happens bad in the life turned the pain into motivation, do you know what I mean? That type of way. Running's definitely a big part of my life. Running has genuinely saved me in ways that I didn't even think was possible. I can't wait to spend it with what I call now, I wouldn't even call this a group, I call them my family. They're all like a family, everyone looks out for each other, they don't look at each other different. Everybody's makes you feel like you're at home. 30th May in Morton Stadium it's gonna be life-changing, it's gonna be unbelievable, it's gonna be one of them moments in 20 years time, 30 years time, you can look back and say I was part of it.
I don't know, really. It'll just be crazy things. I never thought that I'd be doing a 5k ever in my life, so it'd be unbelievable, really.
I find it's going to be exciting to walk out onto that place and do your running. It's just going to be amazing to see everybody there cheering away at you. Something that I thought I'd never achieve, but like now I'm given the opportunity to do it and with friends, and we're just going to have a good time and go for it.
I'll be very speechless, especially when I see my dad and completing the 5k. And I know that my late mum, if she was here, she'd be proud as well.
Best of luck in your big event coming up in Morton Stadium on the 30th of May. Fair play to you for getting this far, and I hope you enjoy the day.
I just want to wish you all such good luck on your Couch to 5k. Being in care is not easy, and these little challenges do build you up for extra strength in the future.
And I just wanted to record this special message to wish you all the best of luck in your big 8-week programme towards your final 5k.
Can you believe 10 weeks or so ago, myself and Stuart met with all the young people for a couple of weeks, and then we had the joys of meeting 3 amazing lads from the Briar who have brought us all to this day. And can we actually believe, lads, we're here with 30th of May's final come. We're going to do 5k our way. Things are going to roll here today. I suppose it's going to be a busy day. We do have a couple of speakers and stuff and a couple of little presentations. So I'm not going to keep this too long, just to say for the group, for all of us, it's been an unbelievable 8 weeks, just phenomenal. Memories will last a lifetime, and we're going to culminate in a really, really special day today.
Although my upbringing was bad, it shaped me and who I am today. Because without that experience, without that, the way I was brought up, I wouldn't have been able to become who I am today. Look, as we go through negative times in life, you can take that as a positive, you know what I mean, and really find the good in it, even though it's bad. But you know what happened? I switched the negative into a positive. I went from taking drugs as a coping mechanism, using sport as a coping mechanism, and I propelled. It's similar backgrounds to me, a lot of hurt. You transfer your hurt into sport. You can do amazing things. And just to finish up, sports saving my life. So you can do anything, take them sports, stay at it, and never give up in life.
And as you said, you're wearing the t-shirt, right, you've earned it, okay? You can't go into the shop tomorrow and buy this. Alright, it's only a few of us that have this, it's because you have earned it, right? Now, when you get out there, it says it, I did it my way, so there's no pressure on anybody, okay? No nerves, no, it's just like last week when we told
living life on the merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out.
Let's go.
All good, let's go. Finally the day has come.
We gon' walk
I
it out.
count down from 3. 3, 2, 1.
And I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, I like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again.
Good. Yeah. Lungs in bits. Has to keep going though.
The silence is quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet. Move mountains, bring it to its feet. Move mountains, and I'll rise up. I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up. I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again. All we need is hope, and for that we have each other, and for that we have each other. And we will rise, we will rise, we'll rise. Oh, we'll rise. I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I will rise 1,000 times again.
And for a group coming together that hadn't ever experienced that sense of, you know, what it's like to have to dig deep, intestinal fortitude, all those words you hear people talk about, when it comes to overcoming such odds, I did wonder, would we get, in an 8 or 10 week period, would we get to a level where we could do it? And by God, I was so wrong. These young people have just defied so many obstacles, many of whom in their lives already up to this point. But I think, again, we've seen over the past few weeks the levels of obstacles that they've encountered, and they have flew through every one.